Monday. It has been a minute. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I was just getting ready to say, and I realized I don't think the recording started. It's been a minute. Clearly, messed up the start of my video first thing on this fine Monday of October, where I've pulled out the fleece. I'm Adele, if you don't know me. Of course, you do. Probably by now, but if you've missed me, I'm your friendly neighborhood Lyme educator and coach, here to help you on any of your steps on your holistic healing journey. And I wanted to talk to you quickly today about a very timely topic, so timely that it literally just came up in my own world. You'll see in the description of this video a link to join my free holistic healing community. It's a fun, hoppin', awesome place to be, where good stuff comes up and good stuff gets tackled and talked about in light of reality, truth, and positivity around healing. And that is where the topic actually for today came from. I had a really good question just pop up over this past weekend in that group about learning how to stay enthusiastic and hopeful. I think those are the exact words that were used in the face of fear and discouragement while healing. And the truth is, if you've ever healed from anything, body, mind, spirit, mental, emotional, physical, any of that, you know that it's not always hopeful and pretty looking and easy and graceful and all the stuff that you might want it to be. The reality is, feelings and the real impact of fear and discouragement and disappointment and hopelessness do weigh on us and settle upon us at times. And um, what do we have to fight back? What do we have to give us the edge against those kinds of more negative things that can kind of take us out at the knees if we're not careful, that can derail our healing or divert us from our best healing path? That's not to say it's easy to do these things, but I do have some suggestions or some thoughts about this topic. So if you want more on this, and to go deeper with like-minded individuals, you're definitely going to want to hop into Limey and Crunchy. It's linked for you. Also linked for you is my Design Your Holistic Lyme Healing Blueprint program. Listen, I actually just got done doing a group coaching in there around this exact topic, where we went super deep into more of the nuances of addressing hope while healing. Let's just call it that, right? So if you're looking to like maximize your healing journey right now and to put rocket boosters on that, then you're going to want to get into the Blueprint program, which is also linked for you. I actually have a few case study spots left that are going to be 90% off, but only for a limited time now. That offer is coming to a quick end. So maybe it doesn't apply to you, but maybe you know someone that could use that information, and it makes it insanely affordable. Plus, I'm willing to work with payment plans too. But yeah, it's like under $150 on sale right now. So hop in while you can. And it's a whole program, literally helping to guide you through the ups and downs of your unique healing journey, where it's personalized. That's the word, personalized and customizable. They're personable, customizable, and personalized. It's a new use for the word personable. All right. So, how do we have hope while healing in the face of fear, in the face of discouragement? The first thing I want to mention, I can't take full credit for. It has trickled down to me as good advice from actually a really good friend of mine. So, shout out to Kelly for reminding me of this truth. And that is, we sometimes do, in fact, have to borrow our hope, our belief, our enthusiasm, our encouragement. It's not always going to be innately at the surface all the time. It's not for me. Even with as far as I've come on my healing journey, I still battle discouragements, setbacks, mindset games, mental games that I still have to work through, fight to fight for my healing. But the bottom line is that fight really does have lasting impact on your healing journey, because you can't separate out the mindset, emotional, mental healing component from the physical, spiritual, community, all the other healing components of a person. You are many different components and you cannot compartmentalize them much as you might want to have lasting, sustainable healing. So if that means you have to borrow belief from someone else, then do that until you can manifest or develop or enhance your own. There's nothing wrong with that. Borrow belief, borrow hope, whatever that looks like. It might be taking affirmations that are pre-made for yourself. It might be calling in some extra troops, some extra professional help, whatever that may be for you. It might mean getting with a community that supports the beliefs you desire to have. Even if you're not feeling them very confidently right now, you get with the hope filled people, you get with the encouragers, you get with the enthusiastic healers. I hope to be one of them for you. If you like what you see, you want to be in Limey and Crunchy for that. And you want to be following me and subscribed, liked, bell, all the things on YouTube to get notified, because that's what I'm bringing to the table: truth and hope and encouragement. While not denying that fear and discouragement and hopelessness do exist, we just don't have to dwell in them anymore. We're free to heal, which ironically is also the name of my Lyme healing journal and planner, Free to Heal Planner. And that is why it's a part of my motto in life and in healing. So borrow hope, borrow belief, borrow encouragement, borrow enthusiasm, whatever you feel you're lacking, because I don't really think you're lacking it, but you might feel you are. Borrow it and ride that wave. Let it help guide you through the difficult times. My second biggest piece of advice is just as important as the first. Honestly, they're not in any order. But decide what the truth is that you want to claim. What are you even going to borrow? What do you want for yourself in your healing journey? What truth do you receive instead of not receiving it? You might face fear, for example, and say, I don't receive you, fear. I feel you here. You've come into my space, but I'm not going to clothe you and feed you and put you up for the night. You're just going to move right on through and you're on your merry way. I don't receive you here. You might instead choose to say hope, enthusiasm, encouragement, healing. I receive you. I don't feel you in my space right now, but I receive you. The door is open for you. Come on in. I'm ready. You might just literally, I know that might sound cheesy or corny to like talk about it like it's coming into your space, but that is a really good starting point for actually like opening the doors of accepting what you want and rejecting what you are not interested in housing. It does sometimes make that process a little easier of replacing fear with peace, or hopelessness with hope, or discouragement with encouragement. Decide what truths you want to claim, write them down. If you need the Free to Heal Lyme planner to do that, that is a space designed, created by a fellow Limey for you to have that set up to do that in. Let me know. I can shoot you the link to get that for yourself. It's totally customizable. It's made to be as easy as possible for those that need it for healing. But decide whether it's on a notebook, in a journal, on the computer, put in writing the truths that you want to claim, whether you believe them yet or not. Borrow belief. What do you want to be true for you in your healing in an ideal world? Enthusiasm along the way. Put it down. I don't know. Ability to move through fear confidently. Put it down. Because fear, disappointment, hopelessness, they will pop up in your world. Again, reminder, you don't have to house them. You don't have to feed and clothe them. You don't have to let them dwell. What are you going to do with them when they pop up? Decide now, before they hit or before they derail you. Okay? To recap, borrow the belief, the hope, the encouragement. Borrow what you need to succeed when you can't create it for yourself, when it's too hard to find it within you. or around you. It's there. Get what you can and keep borrowing, and you will get to the point of producing it. And also, decide for yourself what truth you want to claim over your healing. Do you want the hope? Do you want the enthusiasm? Do you want the encouragement? Do you want the success of healing? And when you find roadblocks to asking yourself that question or resistance to certain truths that you want to be true, but you can't even verbalize them or you can't even write it down because it feels so impossible, start there asking yourself some deep questions. Why? Start with why. Why is this hard for me? What are my blocks around this? Where do I go from here? You may not have all the answers. You may never be able to answer all those questions, and that's okay. But start asking them. All right. That will lead you somewhere new on your healing path. And that might just be the ticket for some of you to really make pivotal changes that accelerate your healing exponentially. And it was all cheap or free, relatively easy, low physical exertion impact on your world. Can you ask for better healing opportunities, better tools? I don't think you can. Minimal energy, minimal time, a little bit of time involvement, you can set it aside. Little to no cost. If you involve a professional, all right, a little more cost there, but a worthy cost because you cannot separate parts of yourself from your own healing journey. All parts of you are journeying together, either towards healing or away from it. What do you choose today? Know that I am cheering you on in every aspect of your healing journey. Feel free to share with me where you're at in the comments below, and I'll be sure to read them all and comment back and give you a little encouragement today that you can borrow if you need to.